Welcome to the In English Coffee Office. Today is Friday, October 24, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, good morning. How's your week going so far?
Morning, David. It's been non-stop, but I'm managing. You look like you need that coffee.
Oh yeah, grab my black coffee. It's the only thing keeping me going after back-to-back client calls yesterday.
I get that. I opted for a latte today, something a bit smoother. Anyway, did you see the headlines from Japan this week?
Totally. About Sanae Takeichi becoming their first female prime minister. That's breaking news everywhere.
Right. She was voted in by Parliament on Tuesday. She's this hardline conservative, and they're comparing her to Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, after all that political wrangling over the past few weeks. It's a whirlwind, isn't it? First woman in charge there, huge milestone.
It is. She emulates Thatcher as her hero, so expect some strong policies. From a global perspective, it could shake up international relations.
Shake up is right. As a sales rep, I'm thinking about how this affects trade deals. Japan's a big market for us.
True, stability and leadership might mean more predictable projects across borders. To be honest, it's refreshing to see women breaking barriers like that.
Refreshing, yeah. Makes you wonder if we'll see more diversity in our own boardroom someday. Hey, on another note, that Amazon outage, did it mess with your workflow?
Oh, the connectivity one from last week? Absolutely, it hit hard. Amazon Web Services went down, disrupting tons of apps.
I know, right? Venmo for payments, Snapchat for quick chats, all out for hours. I couldn't even process a simple invoice.
Millions of users globally affected. As a project manager, I had to scramble to update my team without our cloud tools.
Scramble is the word. Our sales dashboard froze up completely. You know, it's scary how one outage can halt everything.
It is. Third-party services rely so much on AWS. We need better contingency plans at work to avoid these hiccups.
Contingency plans, sales loves that term. Actually, it made me think about diversifying our vendors. Can't rely on one giant.
Diversifying makes sense. By the way, it also exposed vulnerabilities in global tech infrastructure. What if it happens during a big deadline?
Deadlines would be toast. I remember last quarter's crunch. This would have been a nightmare. Anyway, switching gears, have you heard about the Louvre?
The robbery in Paris? Yeah, it closed the whole museum after thieves stole high-value artworks on October 19.
Sophisticated heist, they say. Forced a full shutdown for security checks. Thousands of visitors turned away. What a loss.
Exactly. Those pieces are priceless, part of history. Culturally, it's a blow to France's heritage.
Blow is an understatement. Imagine planning a trip there and finding it locked up. Ties into society. How do we protect public treasures?
Good question. From a project angle, it reminds me of securing our office assets. But on a bigger scale, tourism takes a hit.
Tourism hit, that's economic ripple effects. Paris depends on spots like the Louvre for revenue. Our travel clients might feel it.
They might. Actually, events like this spark debates on museum security worldwide. You know, better tech or more guards?
Tech? Probably, but after the Amazon thing, who trusts tech alone? Ha! Ironies of modern life.
Ironies indeed, to be honest. It makes me appreciate quiet mornings like this, away from the chaos.
Quiet mornings with coffee, best part of the day. Speaking of which, how's that big project you're managing coming along?
It's on track, but we're pushing to meet the deadline. Remote team members are helping out a lot.
Remote work saves the day sometimes. My sales pitches are easier virtually now. Did the outage affect your remote setup?
A bit, yeah. Some files wouldn't sync. We had to fall back on emails, old school but effective.
Old school works. Anyway, back to Japan. Do you think Takeichi's policies will boost their economy?
Possibly. She's pro-growth, so maybe more investments. That could mean opportunities for international projects.
Opportunities, music to a sales guy's ears. We might need to touch base with our Asian partners soon.
Touch base, yes. I'll loop you in if anything comes up. Culturally, her election inspires young professionals everywhere.
Inspire, sure. Now about the Louvre, any leads on who did it?
Not yet, from what I've read. Authorities are investigating, but it's tight-lipped. Society-wise, it raises awareness on art theft.
Art theft rings sounds like a thriller. Makes our office gossip seem tame. Hey, how was your weekend plans affected by all this news?
Not much, but I skipped some online shopping after the Amazon glitch. Stuck to in-person stuff.
Smart move. I try to pay for lunch via app, no dice. Lesson learned, carry cash sometimes.
Carry cash, practical advice. By the way, tying it back to work, these global events remind us to stay in the loop.
Stay in the loop, absolutely. Our morning chats keep us updated. You know, without them, I'd miss half the world.
Same here. It's a good way to start the day informed. Now, on the tech side, has the company discussed AVO's alternatives?
Not that I've heard, but maybe in the next meeting. We should bring it up, prevent future headaches.
Headaches avoided, that's Project Management 101. Actually, the Louvre closure might last days. Updates are coming.
Days? Ouch for tourists. Impacts the whole entertainment sector there. Our marketing team could learn from the PR spin.
PR spin, yeah. They'll turn it into a story of resilience. Society loves a comeback tale.
Comeback tale, perfect. Anyway, enough world news. What's on your plate today?
Client reviews and progress reports. Hectic but doable. You.
Follow-ups on leads and a team huddle. Let's hope no outages derail us.
Fingers crossed. Oh, and regarding Japan, Takechi's coalition might shift foreign policy.
Shift policy could mean new trade rules. Exciting times for sales strategies.
Strategies, yes. I'll keep an eye on it for our projects. Culturally, her rise challenges gender norms in politics.
Challenges norms about time? Now the robbery think they'll recover the art?
Hope so. Museums have insurance, but the cultural void is irreplaceable. You know it affects education too.
Education hit kids missing field trips. Relates to our training sessions, keep things secure.
Secure training, good analogy. By the way, this coffee break is flying by.
It is. Time to head back before the boss notices. Catch up later on those updates?
Sure, touch base after lunch. Have a productive morning.
You too, Alex. See you around.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.